Might have a very good peek here, almost getting the double. Fallen taking down Nitro, and that's going to slow Liquid down a little bit. It's going to be quite tough from here on out, but Simple's going to be able to get the plant here at the back, and it's going to be Luminosity with two players approaching from CT, and one is Fur creeping around the smoke into vents. Dren's going to get caught off guard. All on Simple. This would be a time for a highlight reel. Gets blinded though. This is so difficult. 3 players rushing you when you're blind. And that's the round there for Luminosity, but Liquid, it looked really good at the start. You seem to be speechless.
Yeah, that was such a weird round by Luminosity. 2 guys going aggressive mid. It looked like they were going to go for the boost, and 3 guys towards A. No one on B. Maybe they knew that Liquid were playing very slowly, so okay, if we just gain ground towards A, we can go to B later, because they've never gone for a fast B push.
And they've gone for the big gun straight away. The auto sniper has come back out onto Taco, who heads towards the A bomb site. The smoke starts to go down. I think we're going to see a fast push into mid here from the T's. Indeed, we have 2 players up, and again it's been abandoned by Luminosity. But what are Liquid going to do? I mean, they have options available to them. They can go for an attempted fast B split. They can get a Molotov into vents. They've got a lurker actually who's very deep towards B. That's a Dren. He is using the smokes to take checkers for his team, so the B split should be on. He's deep into checkers. It should be a simple B split for the team, but they're not committing to it just yet. They've got Nitro and Elige deep towards Highway, and Hiko trying to get some information. So they're playing with the clock. They've got a minute 15. They don't need to commit to anything too quickly. They will want to try and get an idea as to where Luminosity are putting their numbers if nobody mid.
And they actually have a boost on the B side right now, so if Adrian just pushes here, I think he can get 2 people from the side.
This is going to be really interesting, this boost. It's a nice position with Fallen. Oh my goodness, it's very risky though. Here comes the first man. Elige goes down. Adren will get the trade. Fallen, what a shot there. Hiko out of this round. Fallen, so much pressure. Trade comes in from Simple. Gold trying to get quickly into that bomb site. Catch some players out of position. He's got a teammate with him as well. The auto sniper attacker is going to be popping heads. Simple is going to build a wrath of Taco. 3 versus 2 here in favor of Luminosity. Plant will go down. No nades for Luminosity to throw onto the bomb site where both players are here. And Dren looking for the fast frag onto CT. There's the first snap. Taco gets the trade. There's Nitro there on the bomb site now as Cold looking for the angle. Nitro's got to be so on point in this situation. Oh, he's not going to get it though. It's going to be Cold with the M4. And Luminosity again stealing another round away from the clutches of Liquid.
And they must realize now that Luminosity is playing on the B site. If they just save 2 Molotovs when they get into checkers, they can just flush Fallen out of the site.
Yeah, there is a Molotov which stops you basically peeking anywhere if you're standing on the site towards the T entrance to B, and the other one is for hiding around those wall-bangable boxes. Can Liquid adjust in time? If they go 0 for 3 on Luminosity CT side, then I don't even know what to say. Double orbs coming out on the T side, so they're putting Simple into the game. And he's going to boost up 2 of his teammates. We have Fallen with a nice peek into CT, but he's not going to find any information yet. Maybe taking this from the NIP shenanigans we saw earlier on in this tournament.
Yeah, this is a really sick boost, and he'll get a tag onto Hiko. Liquid are lucky they didn't lose a man to that boost, to be honest, and now we've got Taco with that auto sniper popping Nitro's head from afar. Here comes a trade from Adren though. Liquid getting a lot of damage onto these Luminosity players, and Adren's going to come out huge there with a double. 3 versus 3 now as they try to take this A bomb site, but Fur is there to get the trade. Just trades for days here, but finally Adren makes the difference. 3 kills in this round now, all down to the father of Brazilian Counter-Strike. It's Fallen from the car position. He will take another angle there through connector from short, seeing if we'll get a fast frag, and it's going to be hard to do, but Fallen's the man. He's going to switch out for the AK-47. 2 flashbangs to play with as well. He has no idea where these 2 players are playing the post plant from, as he just scans the bomb site. Liquid playing the time here. Very, very smart way to approach this round. Simple with a really sick angle there through the door. You would never expect him to be there. And there it is! Shot from behind, and finally Liquid put a round on the board. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, their first round in how many rounds is it now?
Too many rounds.
Too many rounds.
Yeah, let's not go there.
They're gonna be on the CT side, and now Team Liquid finally will be able to put up that double up setup.
They had a nice setup at the end there with Simple in the squeaky door. Adren didn't need to peek there because Simple had his crosshair on the bomb and things were finished off. That was a much needed round for Liquid. I think the pressure might have been too great if they went into the second half with 0 rounds on the board. They still have the deficit. They need to hold on their CT side. As the further each map goes on, Luminosity seems to just grow in power. Yeah. Like some kind of anime final boss or something, I don't know. 33 frags on the board for Cold Zero. Simple not too far behind with 29.
The thing is with Hiko, actually Hiko, if you recall, he finished the first half with 24. He went 24 and 5 in regular time on the T half. In the second half, he only got 2 frags. So Hiko, I think he's trying to enable his team very much. Whereas of course, coming in for the retakes of CT, that's something he's so incredibly sick at. We saw some very nice clutches from him in that position. But that's also on this team, you can imagine Hiko's going to be trying to enable the likes of Elige on the T side. He wants to get Simple in those positions to get the picks, as opposed to playing a dominant role himself. So it's not too surprising, but definitely he needs to step it up here if his team wants to take it over the line.
Mirage was won 19-15 by Luminosity. They are currently up 17-16. The clock is soon to disappear. Liquid are a round down.
It's crazy that we're getting such a similar situation to the first map. It's almost like a complete repeat. We're just hoping to see a difference from Liquid, that they'll finally make the adaptations that they need in mindset and in approach to the rounds.
And will Adren buy that second op? No, he's actually going for the M4, so single op setup here.
Well, Liquid are still being tested here. They are not making the path easy for themselves. We'll see if they can be successful. Cold's going to be going into mid quickly, I think. Oh, his teammates are. Indeed, it's going to be a very fast mid-take here from Luminosity, and it's been abandoned by Liquid. So we have some similarities in the CT side. Adren is over towards the car position. Going to be keeping an eye on Z Connector. Simple is the CT AWP on this occasion, so things have changed here on the Liquid CT side.
Yeah, one thing that Liquid were very good on their CT side in regular time was actually predicting exactly how Luminosity were going to attack in the round and making their setups dynamic. They always seem to have the right guesses, and definitely they must have been doing their homework on Luminosity, but can they continue that? It was a 9-6 half when they were on their CT side for Liquid.
Look how passive Liquid are playing on both sides. They're playing super deep in the site. They want to get these 1v1s around the corners and not get picked off in isolation. Adren's moving close towards the B-bomb site. Had a bit of a wallbang there into checkers. And it seems Luminosity will have Fur watching a rotation through mid. And we're going to have a 4-man B split. Hiko and Elige. Will they be up for the challenge?
The problem is, if they Molotov the site now, there's no way Liquid can defend this.
Well, let's see if they are able to find a snowball's chance in hell. But with that said, there's no Molotovs just yet. Luminosity don't have any nades left actually to throw into the bomb. So Liquid actually looked like they could be pretty okay in this position if they just hit their shots. But Taco's the one to find the finish onto Elige. Hiko with a quick trade, but he's low. And FNX will take him down. Now just 3 players here for Liquid as they rotate in. They'll get the incendiaries in there, but can't quite deny the plants. And again, this is a very rough situation for Liquid. Maybe you can find some wallbangs through here. Dren just slightly off there on the angle. And there they go. Simple will be behind Nitro, but both will find the same fate. Taco's AK-47 straight to the face. And Fallen finishes off the round. And Liquid now against match point from Luminosity. Everything is against them.
Liquid is probably thinking right now if they're gonna give mid to Luminosity once again, or if they're gonna try to fight for it.
Have Liquid come to the end of the line? This is their map pick. They've lost Luminosity's. Both maps going to overtime. You can see the economy is limited on the Liquid side. They're playing passive A at the moment. Liege over towards A main, and Luminosity also going to run that clock for the time being, it seems. Seems they smell the desperation of the Liquid side, and they will enjoy it. Taco, though, has just rushed straight into the A site, and he will see that it's completely clear. And Liquid will have no idea that he's on the site. Nitro goes down for 3. Liquid are in trouble.
This is such an odd situation considering that the push is coming into B. Adren will actually hit the frag onto Taco. Hiko is alone on the B bomb side, which is where Luminosity is still moving, but Cole will take down Elige on the rotation. Hiko needs a big play to save his team in this round, and he's got a guy going towards headshot. It's Fur. The spray comes in, the flames are making it difficult, but what can Hiko do? He's got FNX jumping through the smoke, and Adren needs a 1 versus 4 retake with an AWP. And there it is, Cold is going to take his head off, and Luminosity will find themselves in the grand finals against Na'Vi.
Luminosity just too much to handle for Team Liquid. They've done their country proud, and they took